got some great guard. Going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So with Rondo on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Pippen is out there with Maravich. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's James in at the 3. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
LeBron, no good.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Here's George. Pass to Giannis. From 7.
And the shot altered by Chris Bosh coming over there defensively.
Giannis, no good. There's a good screen. From deep, James hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Westbrook against Maravich. Towns a screen on Maravich. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bosh a screen on Anthony. Here's James. And he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And George kicks to Antetokounmpo. George up top. Defended by Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. George.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
James against Anthony. And the dunk by James.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Giannis. Towns finds George. Over Pippen. That's good for George on the assist by Towns.
An efficient mid-range shooter. It's because PG practices those types of shots. Listen up, kids.
Maravich the pass to LeBron. Maravich, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Maravich against Westbrook. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's George. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Maravich kicks to Chamberlain. Pass to Pippen. Heat moving the ball around. Maravich. That shot off. Westbrook with the nice D there. On the wing, George. Shoots over Maravich. That one wide left. The Heat leading by 3. Up Up top, Chamberlain. Towns with the steal. LeBron against Anthony. Giannis outside. Here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. 2 points. That one goes.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
James looking it over. Outside for Pippen. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Outside, George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Maravich. Westbrook, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Pippen for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain. Towns down low. Over Bosch. Towns, no luck.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
It's rebounded by New York. Giannis with it. He's picked up by James. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Edwards has come in for Paul George. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Miami. Antetokounmpo finds Westbrook. Giannis with it. Pass to Edwards. Fires from way outside. And the Knicks miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He takes it in. Here's Maravich. It's good. Maravich has got 6 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Offensive rebound. He gets that one.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
16-12.
Outside Bosch. Pass to LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron passes to Chamberlain. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Knicks trail by 4. Now Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook with 2 very loud points.
16.
Miami's on 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for New York. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Zach Randolph is subbed in for Anthony. And then for Miami, Weber comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Rondo in for LeBron. Now here's Rondo. Now here is Chamberlain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Stojakovic is checked in for the Heat. That one misses. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while. How about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Here's Edwards, and it's blocked. Giannis against Stojakovic, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from a mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's Rondo. The Knicks making the shot. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Down low, here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Randolph. No scoring in this one. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
The first one falls.
A low post specialist who also rebounds it well. Randolph really brings it, knows his strengths, and plays to him.
And Zach Randolph drops them both. And Brandon, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Can be a screen on McGrady. For 3, Edwards. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Heat out front. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Weber is out there with Pt2 Stojakovic. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Rondo in at the point. Now, here is McGrady following the shot by Chris Paul. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Heat. Chamberlain got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McGrady against Randolph. Fires the 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. Knicks trail by 5. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Defended by Stojakovic. Here's Randolph. The rebound by Chris Weber. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Miami. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. A shot by McGrady, no good. Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. And New York making a change here. George is checked in. Heat also with a sub. Pippen's checked in. Chamberlain with a screen on Randolph. Camby with the steal. Giannis outside. Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's McGrady. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Thank you, Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Give it up for him, fans.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside, George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Knicks lead.
McGrady dishes to Pippen. Stojakovic, the pass to Weber. From 15 feet away, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, buries the long-range jumper. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Ball against McGrady.
30.
Driving in. Basket good. McGrady's got 9. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis? Now, Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
34-32.
Pippen kicks to McGrady. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3 ball. 12 points for him. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Paul passes to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Stolen by Stojakovic. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Weber dishes to Chamberlain. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle, accountability, and will consistently be about their culture.
Now here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
The Heat with the lead. Maravich kicks to Pippen. Here's McGrady. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good, George.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handles.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Knicks making a change here. Hamby's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
Marcus Camby.
Here's McGrady. Westbrook pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, great communication there, setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
LeBron kicks to Maravich. From 18 feet away. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Maravich has got 8.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Edwards, he's checked in for New York. And Miami also making a switch. Weber's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
George against Pippen. Can be a screen on Pippen. Westbrook passes to George. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's LeBron. Rejected by Camby. George against Pippen. And George kicks to Anthony. Camby a screen on James. Inside. Camby no luck. And Weber's got the ball here for Miami. The shot by McGrady no good. Now Westbrook. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Maravich the pass to James. McGrady sets a screen for LeBron. They get it back. Pippen dishes to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Edwards passes to George. To the inside. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 3. McGrady outside. Back to Maravich. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Maravich has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Knight squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Loudest section in the building. Get 3 t-shirts.
Randolph checked in for Marcus Camby. Zinkas, he's checked in for Miami. Outside Randolph. Outside Anthony. Randolph, a screen on LeBron. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And here's Maravich. He's got 10.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Now, that might have been a little bit longer shot than what Westbrook would have liked, but this is where he gets a little ultra-competitive.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's a primetime alley-oop from the 7'3" Porzingis.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Westbrook with a screen for Edwards. Outside Randolph. Outside Anthony. Offensive rebound. Miami trailing. Into the lane. That ties it up. Maravich has got 12 points in the game.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Now, here is George. He's got 6. Outside Edwards. And it's Randolph with the jam.
Yeah, the fundamentals Zach showed there were terrific. Good at using his body there in the pick and roll.
McGrady outside. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. McGrady's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Randolph kicks to Westbrook.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
For the Knicks, Towns comes in for Randolph. And Giannis is subbed in for George. Chamberlain's checked in for Miami. Bosh comes in for McGrady. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Pippen the pass to LeBron. And the Heat, another 3.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Westbrook with it. He's got 11. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Westbrook's got 13 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. So with Randolph on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Paul George, Pt2 out there with Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
This is where you watch Russell and how aggressive he plays. Such a physical guard.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street name after.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Maravich just got 15.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Giannis kicks to Anthony. And it's Pt2 picking up the assist. 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
It's Pt2 on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Launches it. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Maravich. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. The 3 from George. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Maravich. Bosh in the post. Anthony on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with Bosh, he's got so many tools he can beat you with. So adept at the mid-range shot, and he feels right at home at the free throw line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
There's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. With the step back. Here's LeBron, and off the glass. That one's good. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, not every guy goes for the mid-range, but LeBron, definitely not every guy.
George passes to Giannis. And Pt2 with the jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
For 3, Maravich. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Anthony against James. Pulls up. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Outside, Maravich. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Westbrook, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Miami. The offensive rebound, and the shot goes in. Chamberlain got 4 this quarter.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So it's Miami now. It's a 1-point game. Pippen outside. Bosch kicks to James. James slams it in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
For 3, Westbrook. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
So right now, just dominating the game offensively.
Knicks lead 68-66.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Pippen's got 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's Giannis missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
George against Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down his high post. Outside, Towns. Off target from outside. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Chamberlain. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Westbrook. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game.
70-69.
For Miami, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Maravich with a screen on Anthony. James fires from way outside. Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
5 to shoot. Here's George. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A shot by George, wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it. George has got 4 this quarter. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Free throw good from Pippen. The Knicks making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and both free throws good for Pippen. New York trailing. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Scottie Pippen.
Once again, for your Knicks breaker dance crew, show them some love.
So it's the Knicks now. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good on the three. James against Giannis. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
It's Edwards on the wing. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Bosch kicks to McGrady. Pass to LeBron. Maravich with a screen on Giannis. Here's James. And no good. Towns with the defensive effort. And here's Edwards. Towns down low. Maravich defending. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 10 points.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Try and crowd Carmelo as best you can. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Towns. Randolph comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Paul George, he's checked in for Edwards. And Paul subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Heat, Weber, he's checked in for Bosch. Stojakovic comes in for James. And Pippen subbed in for Maravich. Pippen against George. Back to Camby. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
A shot by McGrady, no good. Giannis outside. Back to Paul. Over Pippen. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3. And we're coming back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Maravich. Pippen is out there with Weber, and there's Porzingis, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Weber. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Knicks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. McGrady with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Pippen. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Count it. Pippen's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Randolph finds Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, once he learns the system, a solid passer, Randolph dependable at moving the ball.
Pass to Porzingis. Now here is McGrady. Edwards defending. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Outside, George. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
And here's Maravich for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Miami. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lob pass to George. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's McGrady. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Now it's a three-point Heat lead. Here is Edwards. Can be a screen on McGrady. And here's Edwards from the arc.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Inside. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Can be a screen on Pippen. Fires at the elbow. The shot by George, no good. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Stolen by Randolph. George against Maravich.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
He'd have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Ginobili, he's checked in for New York. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Anthony with the screen on James. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Ginobili can't hit. Miami trailing. Here's James. James absolutely owning the inside.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James once he gets that kind of positioning. Nice finish.
Outside Anthony. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
It's good from long range. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Rondo looking over the floor. And that one's good. McGrady.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Towns. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. At the top of the key, Rondo. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by James. Anthony. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 11 rebounds in the game.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
LeBron James at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. George is checked in for New York. Westbrook comes in for Chris Paul. Then for the Heat, Scottie Pippen's checked in for Bosh. And it's Maravich in for Rondo.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Towns sets the pick for Westbrook. Driving the lane, and the shot is good. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
Now here's LeBron. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Here's Westbrook.
In for the Heat, number 9.
Towns a screen on Maravich. Here's Westbrook. And the layup falls. Westbrook's got 34.
And what you expect from Russell is that right there. Find a way to get into the lane and make something happen.
And here's Maravich from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Westbrook, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The first free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Westbrook.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And here's Maravich for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. No one near James as he lets it go. Triple from the wing. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Westbrook.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
James finds Pippen. That 3 off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Westbrook. New York moving it around. Towns for 3. It's Pippen on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Pippen's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line. And this is the thing about Westbrook. He wants to take the responsibility when it matters most.
New York's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Count that one.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Floats it up for Pippen. Money.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
New York shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Towns a screen on Maravich. For 3, Westbrook. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 7. Westbrook passes to Anthony. No good from outside. Now Pippen. So it's the Heat winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.